Alright, hey guys, what's going on? It's Snowflake here with another new Football Manager save. Promise this is the last one I'll be streaming. But this one's going to be a little different than all my other ones. I mean, otherwise there wouldn't be much point in doing a new save. So this is my drafting my team save. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the concept, I have done this on previous Football Managers. This is a save where I'll be using the Creator Club feature. I'll be replacing Manchester United with a team that I'm about to draft. And I'll draft that team using something similar to the EAFC Ultimate Team Draft. It's not an actual draft. I don't want to actually do that on Ultimate Team and start one of those. So I found a website where I can do a draft and use that to pick my team. So I have a squad of 23 players. I don't know who that's going to be yet. But we'll find out as we get into it. And also, and also I have to draft the team as if I was playing EAFC, so I can't pick people who I think will be really good for me in Football Manager. I have to pick based on who I would pick if I was doing a draft, and that will be like based on rating and chemistry and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to pick men only draft, obviously, because I can only pick men in my team on Football Manager, so I'll do that. Okay, I already started one of these for some reason. I'm just going to start over. And I'm going to randomly pick one of these formations. Also, I had to use this formation in the save as well. So that adds an extra layer of difficulty, or potentially ease, depending on the tactic. So let's pick a random number between 1 and 5. We've got 1, so we're going to play with a 4-2-2-2 tactic. That should be interesting. 4 defenders, 2 defensive midfielders, 2 attacking midfielders, and 2 strikers. Not a formation you see too much. I think it's similar to what Leipzig are using in Football Manager. So yeah, we've got our first players. And alright. So the player I would pick here if I was doing a draft would be Miroslav Klose, because he's an icon and highest rated in good chemistry. Obviously, I can't pick Miroslav Klose in my actual team because he doesn't exist as a player on Football Manager. He's retired. He's an icon. So in this instance, what I would do is I will pick Miroslav Klose on the draft. If I do that, then I automatically get the highest rated player out of the remaining players. So the actual player I'm having in my team is going to be Mats Hummels from Dortmund, as he's the highest rated of the players that are still active. But I'll pick Klose for the purposes of the draft. That might mean we have one less striker later, but usually in Ultimate Team drafts you get a surplus of attackers anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. So Hummels is our first player. Let's go ahead and pick a goalkeeper. Okay, we have got a German goalkeeper, which will go well with Klose, so I'm going to ignore all of these higher rated players. I'm actually going to pick Nubel from Stuttgart as our goalkeeper. I don't think that's going to be the best choice, but it's the one I'm going to pick. Hopefully another goalkeeper will come up on our bench that will put Nubel on our bench in the save. Alright, so we've got a right back here. So again, we've got icons, and Philipp Lahm is the highest rated option. He's also German. So I would pick Lahm, and then consequently I would pick Joshua Kimmich as the player in the actual team. So Kimmich, that's a really solid pick. He can play right back and in midfield. We'll take that very gladly. Let's make a note that Lahm was Kimmich. So very Bundesliga heavy team so far. Very German heavy team so far. See who we get as a centre back. We've got no German players. We've got no Bundesliga players. So I think in this case I would just pick the highest rated player, which is actually Mavropanos from West Ham. This is an informed card. Nice to see Davinson Sanchez there as well, but we won't be picking him, sadly. Don't think that's a very good pick for a save, though. He's obviously got an 84 rated card here, but imagine he's not too highly rated on FM, but there it is. See who else we get. Alright, so in terms of leagues, we've got one Bundesliga player, one Prem player. So I think, we can go Bundesliga or Prem. We've got Sassi, who plays for Mainz, and is French, doesn't link with anyone. And Maguire, who's English, plays for Man United, doesn't link with anyone else. So in this case, I'd go with a higher rated player, so I'm going to pick Harry Maguire, which is also a bonus because I think Maguire will probably be rated higher than Sassi, and also he counts as homegrown, which, since we're going to be in the Premier League, is going to be big, and also it's Harry Maguire. Why would you not want him in your team? He is a legend. So we're more inclined to Prem players here. Let's go to left back. Ooh, okay. Got a few Premier League options. And I can already see Cresswell's the highest rated. He's both English and plays for West Ham, so we'll link to both of these. So I'm going to take Cresswell here. Fair enough. So this team's coming together nicely. Although we haven't got any really good players yet. We haven't got any standout players. We've got Sandro Tonali and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg here. I'm gonna pick Tonali because he's high rated. I'm not actually sure if his ban is programmed into the game, because in real life he's banned for the season due to the whole betting scandal. But I am gonna pick Tonali, and if he is banned, I'm gonna have to live with that. So we'll see. There we go. Icons, we've got Makelele. We also have Bruno Guimaraes, who is a Newcastle player, who will link with Tonali. Makelele won't boost Tonali to full chemistry, so I'm actually going to take a Bruno here. That's a good pick. Hopefully he'll do well for us. Let's go with attacking mid now. Okay, we've got an option of Ben Rama from West Ham or Trezor from Burnley. It doesn't really matter because either way that player will be on full chemistry because we have enough Premier League players. But I am more inclined to go with Ben Rama here. I think he's probably a better attacking midfielder. So if it's a case where it doesn't really matter too much, players have the same rating. I could even pick Marco Reus here, to be fair. Yeah. You know what, I'll pick Marco Reus. Because he'll get the full chemistry from the Bundesliga and being German. So we'll take Reus, attacking midfield. And on the other side, we get Bruno Fernandes. Nice. So some of the Man United players, because we will be replacing Man United as a team, will indeed get to stay. Maguire and Fernandes. That should be good. So we've got the two Brunos. So we've got a pretty solid midfield, especially if Tonali's ban isn't in effect. Let's see what we get up front. We do get a Premier League player. Funnily enough, it's Romelu Lukaku's Chelsea card. I forgot he would still have a Chelsea card because he joined Roma quite late in the transfer window, but that is what we're going with. We're going to have big Rom up front. He's going to have a chance to redeem himself in a red shirt, even though it's technically not Man United. But there we have it. There is our starting lineup. Well, I mean, that won't necessarily be our starting lineup for the save, but those 11 players will be in our squad. We've got full chemistry, so we're just trying to find upgrades to these players now, and we'll see what comes up. And straight away we get Virgil van Dijk. So, yeah, that's an immediate upgrade. We will take that. Definitely not complaining there. He'll replace Mavropanos. So a Van Dijk Maguire backline would be interesting. We've got a bunch of silver players. So we'll just take the highest rated one. Patterson or McBurney. So at striker we've only really got Lukaku, and at right back only got Kimmich. Do we want Patterson? Do we want McBurney? I think we'll get other strikers later, so I'm going to take Patterson from Everton as a backup right back. I don't think either of them count as homegrown. We've got Onyeka, who could replace Bruno Guimaraes. We've got Zanetti, who could play as right back or left back. Would that affect chemistry? Probably. So we've got 2 icons and we've got 7 Premier League players. We should be fine with chemistry if we replace one of the Premier League players. So Zanetti for Cresswell would probably be what I'd go for. Got Lloris as well, who could replace Nubel. I think Zanetti would be the one we pick. If we pick Zanetti, then instead of Zanetti, we get the highest rated player that's not Zanetti, so we have Modric in that case. So I'm not going to complain at having a Luka Modric as a potential option. We'll take Zanetti and we will put him as a left back. Still all good with chemistry. Okay. We got Raheem Sterling, who can play as a striker, which is the only place he'd be able to fit in this team, and he'd replace Lukaku. +4 upgrade. Makelele for Bruno would also be a +4 upgrade. So I guess it comes down to whether I want... I mean, either way, Raheem Sterling will be the player that goes into the team. Since if I pick Makelele, he'd be the highest rated player. It's just whether I want... I'm going to take the Makelele, but Raheem Sterling is the player who's going to actually go into the team. So I'll make a note of that quickly. So a very Prem heavy team. Raheem Sterling's also good because he'll count as homegrown. So we've got a few of those coming through. Who do we get next? Got Romero, but he's not good enough to get into the team. In fact, no one here is good enough, so we're just going to take the highest rated here, which is Ricardo Esgaio, who will be right back / centre back depth. We've got Kudus, who can play at cam, and he can come in for Royce actually. So Kudus, what else can we do? Openda maybe? Openda would fit. He could... Hold on, let me check how many Prem players we've got. We've got enough Premier League players. Openda I think would work for Lukaku. Kudus for Royce. They're both +4s. We've got Lamptey as well, but we're fine with fullbacks. So Kudus at cam for Royce or Openda at striker for Lukaku. I think I'm going to take the Openda here. Yeah, we'll go for the Openda because 88 is higher than 87. And we'll put it. Oh, I've just realised we need Lukaku in the team for Openda to get the required chemistry, don't we? Okay. I can't reverse that, but let me just make a note. I would have picked what was it, 87 rated Kudus, right? So Kudus is in the team, not Openda, and we'll just pretend he's in the team for Royce. Try and remember that. Let's see. Oh, we got Casemiro. Very nice. Yeah, he can slot straight in for Tonali. Got ourselves another defensive mid. And there's another player that gets to stay at Manchester United, or the team that we're replacing them with. I don't think anyone here is going to fit, so we'll just take highest rated. We'll take Camelo Perez. We actually don't have much striker backup. We don't actually have this Openda, so we would just have Lukaku, right? And potentially Sterling, but I don't know if you really want him as a striker. Eusebio, nice, we could put him in for Lukaku. Which would mean we've also got Martinez. We could put for Newell, that might be even better, that's a +9. Eusebio and a +8. So yeah, we'll actually take Eusebio here. No, we'll take Martinez, sorry. And that solves our goalkeeper problem as well. So we get a Premier League standard goalkeeper rather than Newell. And we get to have 2 goalkeepers, which is a problem I've had in the past with this save. We've only had 1 goalkeeper, but I primarily picked it because it's a bigger improvement to the starting lineup. So I put Martinez rather than Eusebio, as much as Eusebio is cool. Danjuma doesn't really improve a team. We've got Declan Rice, who also doesn't improve a team. So we'll go highest rated here, and we'll take Lautaro Martinez. Not a bad option to have. In fact, he'll probably start in this team. Enzo Fernandez doesn't improve a team. We haven't got anyone else who can fit in, really. So we'll just go highest rated and take the Koulibaly. And finally, to round off the team, yeah, no one else improves the starting lineup, so we'll go highest rated and take Paulo Dybala. I think we've done alright. I think this is a pretty good team. So I'm just gonna move this tab over here and open up my Football Manager save. So I haven't loaded it yet because obviously I might have got some players from some really obscure leagues, so that's why I sort of haven't loaded the save yet, because I might have had to load the league that I wouldn't otherwise have done. These are the leagues I'm going to load anyway. So let me just check. We've got a bunch of Premier League players, Bundesliga players, we've got a Portuguese league player, and a Saudi league player. I'm pretty sure Koulibaly will load anyway. Got a La Liga player as well, Serie A players, but that's it. So we haven't got anyone from any particularly obscure leagues. Let me just make sure, anyway, load Saudi Arabia as much as we can. Players based in nations should be enough. Yeah, we'll just do that just to be sure. Yeah, let's, I think, start the save. That's it, right? Cool. So yeah, we are going to wait for the save to load. But in the meantime, let's have a look at the squad. So I have to remember what players I have here. So we've got 2 goalkeepers. We've got Emi Martinez, solid Premier League goalkeeper, can't complain at that. And we do have a backup keeper with Newell, who probably won't complain about being backup goalkeeper. So I think I'm happy with the goalkeeper situation there. Defenders. Defenders, centre back. I think we're pretty well covered, and we've got a fair few fullbacks, to be fair. So instead of Philip Lahm, we've got Joshua Kimmich, who's obviously a very, very good player. So grateful for that. Who do we get instead of Zanetti? It was Modric, wasn't it? So left back. Left back, I think we might lack a little bit. Is Gaio able to play left back? No, he's not. But he can play centre back. So right back we've got Kimmich, and we've got Ricardo Esgaio and Patterson, who can back them up. So we're pretty well covered there. Patterson can only play right back. Left back we might have a bit of a problem because the only player we actually have that is a left back is Aaron Cresswell. He's not exactly the best player in the world, but if he gets injured we will probably struggle. Centre-backs though, Van Dijk, Maguire. We also got Hummels. It's closer, remember. So they're close. We will get Matt Hummels. Got Koulibaly dragging him back from Saudi leagues. And we've got Esgaio as well if needed. And Mavropanos. So we've got 6 centre-backs. So we're pretty well covered there. We've got good enough players, I think. Van Dijk especially will be very good for us, I would hope. Maguire should be first choice, I would imagine. Maybe Van Dijk or Hummels. I'm not sure who will be better in game. But yeah, let's get this save underway, and we'll continue going with the team, club. Can I go back and change the manager's reputation? I don't know why it's coming back to create a manager. Okay, edit profile. Can I not change your reputation? Maybe I get to do that later. I'll live with it if I don't, but I'd rather I got to change it. Oh well, Premier League, Man United. Let's create a team. I didn't realize you should import a logo. Maybe I do that. Get a sneak peek at my that's fine. Maybe we'll do that later. But we are going to be called the Blizzard Gang as per my Discord server name. Nickname the gang, I guess. The nickname's kind of the name. Gonna call the stadium Cold Trafford as per usual. We're just gonna keep it in Manchester, I think. Just for consistency. We'll leave. Should we edit the kits? Nah, I don't want to mess things up too much. Let's do that. Let's choose the team. Let's clear the squad. So this also means that all of the Man United players that are currently at the club are going to be all available on free transfer. So that's going to create even more chaos during the save. Oh no, I just realised what I've done here. Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to reload the save. I've accidentally loaded one of my custom databases in, and that's not what I want to do. Don't know why I quit the game. I didn't have to do that. But... Sorry about that, folks. I'll be right back on the game shortly. What else have we got? Let's go through some of the other members of the team. So, defensive mid, we've got Casemiro, Bruno Guimaraes, which is already a solid Brazilian pair. Tonali, if he's available, will be good, but he might not be. But Kimmich is also an option at midfield. And we've got Modric as well, so yeah, we've got more than enough players to fill those 2 midfield roles. Attacking mid, Royce, I think, is probably a bit past it. He's quite old, isn't he? He's one of those players that you probably think is older than he is because he's been around for so long. But started at a young age. But we've got Royce, we've got Bruno Fernandes. Dybala could potentially maybe play there. Sterling maybe as well. Maybe we are a bit light. Kudus could play there. We've got some decent options. Striker, we've got Openda, who's good. Lukaku, who might be good. I'm not sure about Camelo Perez. I don't know how good he is. We've got Lautaro Martinez and Dybala as well. Overall, I think I'm pretty happy with this squad. Can't really complain. I'm just waiting for the save to load again. It'll be interesting to see it. I'm kind of curious to see. Oops, wrong one. Oh, okay. It didn't let me. Let me change database here. No, it doesn't. So. Okay, let me try starting a new game. And then doing that. And if I cancel, does it still... Okay. I think we're good. I think... Okay, everything's still loaded as I did it before. Let's just do that. Yeah, hopefully the custom players I've added from my other custom database don't show up. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this team. Yeah, some good players. Maybe a few too many older players, but there are some younger players coming into their prime as well. I am interested to see how Van Dijk and Maguire work together, being a Liverpool and Man United partnership. Our midfield is very Man United and Newcastle based, two of each team. That should be interesting, assuming they will start. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the formation is one thing I'm not sure about. It's not a formation I've used too many times before 2-2-2. So we'll see how that goes. I guess I might as well show you the team while save's loading, although I won't be able to see if the save is loaded yet. I think it's about to start though, so we should be good. Almost. Alright, there we go. Cool. It is annoying me that I can't change my reputation in that screen. Hopefully it lets me change it later, otherwise we're in trouble. Trafford and Manchester. And we'll leave everything else as it is. Let us clear the squad. Okay, good. The custom players are not there. That's good. So let's just find the players. So we need Martinez, Emiliano Martinez. Instead of Lahm, we had Kimmich, right? I believe. Yep. And Martinez, I didn't realize Martinez counted as homegrown as well. That's good. Virgil van Dijk. We've got Harry Maguire. We've got Zanetti, but instead of Zanetti, we have Luka Modric. We have Casemiro. we have Makaleli, but instead of Makaleli, we have Sterling. I'm not sure how Raheem Sterling is going to fit into this team since we don't have any wide players. 96 million, damn. Hope we don't exceed the squad limit. We've got Royce. Who's worth only 10 million. And we've got Fernandez. We've got Lukaku. And we've got Closer, but instead of Closer, it is Hummels. Some of these players are pretty low budget, to be fair. I think we should be fine. So yeah, a lot of our subs will probably drag the average down. We've got Mavropanos. 44 million. Jeez. That's quite a high value for someone who isn't that good. At least I don't think he is anyway. Maybe I'm just not watching enough West Ham. Nathan Patterson. We have got Aaron Cresswell. He's not rated particularly highly. We have got Bruno Guimaraes. Big part of the budget there. As Gaio. I'm not too sure about him, to be honest. I haven't heard too much about him. He's wanted by Marseille in the game. Maybe he's not that good. Maybe he'll be fine as a backup player. Pender. Should be a good option to have. Tonali. Let's see if his pan is actually going to be there. Doesn't look like it. I didn't add him, did I? There he is. So we will get to use Sandro Tonali. So that's an added bonus for our midfield. Camelo Perez. Maybe just Camelo? Sergio Camelo. Okay. Short. Quite young too. Got Nubel. Will be backup keeper. Lautaro Martinez. So we've got two Martinezes. Neither of them are ones that are actually at Manchester United. We've got Emiliano from Aston Villa and Lautaro from Inter. We'll get Koulibaly. And finally, Dybala. I think I've had Dybala. I've had some of these players in previous draft saves. Dybala and Koulibaly for sure. I think Van Dijk I've had as well. Not too sure about everyone else. Modric I may have had. Alright, hold on. Did I take Kudus? How many players? 23. The Kudus should be that, right? Oh yeah, I didn't get Openda, did I? I said instead of Openda, it should be Kudus, so I need to take Openda out. Damn. You can create a player here too? I did not realise that. Generally prefer to do that in the editor. There we go, we'll take Kudus. And that is our completed squad. Alright, so got two goalkeepers. Martinez and Newell were pretty good, fair enough. Centre backs, Maguire, Hummels, Mavropanos, Van Dijk, Koulibaly. Looks like Koulibaly and Van Dijk will probably be the starting pair. We've got, or maybe Hummels. That's an option. They're quite old apart from Mavropanos. That might be something we need to address. I'll talk about transfers when the time comes. There's going to be a certain way we do transfers as well, but we won't be doing any transfers for this squad this year. Fullbacks, we've got Esgaio and Patterson. We'll probably back up Kimmich because we've got enough midfield options. Left back, like I said, we have a problem there where Aaron Cresswell is the only left back in the squad. But midfield, Casemiro, Bruno, Tonali and Modric. Modric still rated that highly, damn. That's a solid midfield. We've got young enough players as well. Kimmich can play there if needed. Attacking mids, got Kudus, Bruno, Royce, all pretty good options. Dybala as well can play there. Sterling probably going to find it hard to fit into this team. He exists as an option if we need it. Strikers, Lautaro Martinez, very, very good. Dybala can play there. Kudus can play there. Lukaku's probably going to be the backup option. We've got Camelo as emergency backup, but that's pretty good. We managed to squeeze 5 homegrown players in there as well. We might have some registration issues. Actually, we might have a couple of players we won't be able to include in the squad. We had Patterson might count as a 21 and under player in season 1, but eventually we're going to have some problems there, I think. I was 20 or younger, so we might have to leave a couple of players unregistered for the Premier League. It would suck. Okay, good. We can set up experience. And let's start playing. Fantastic. Alright, I've got a lot of stuff open, so that might be why it's taking a while to load. Save that. Okay, well, I am the new manager of Blizzard Game. Alright, so our expectations, supporters expect Champions League football, play entertaining football, develop players. I wonder if this is the same as Manchester United. I'm not actually sure. This does seem very similar to what the Man United one was. So they want to sign high reputation young players. Let's look at the budgets. So we're pretty good on budgets, so we managed to stick within the rules. That's good. But yeah, we want to reach the knockouts for the Champions League, qualify for the Europa League. I mean, we probably should be doing a bit better than that. I think we've got a really good team here. But I'm going to accept the vision and try not to get sacked. No one's injured, that's good. Squad selection rules. So let's have a look at what the squad looks like if we auto-select. So it is actually only Camelo that can't be registered because we don't have the required players. Martinez, Maguire, Cresswell, Sterling and Lukaku all count as homegrown. So that's not too bad, only one player left out. And we've got plenty of strikers anyway. Transfer windows in progress. Cool. Let's go to staff and do all of that stuff. So no intra-squad friendly when you do create a club. So we're just going to be playing free. Oh, don't know what that was, but and press conferences and interviews. Good stuff. I'll do mules. Delegate set pieces. Delegate this. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, okay. We'll do all the rest. Let's change this. Let's remove all of those. We don't need updates on all the other leagues. We've got extensive on Galatasaray because I want to keep up with them. And I think we're about ready to go. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We don't need to worry about transfers because we won't be making any. Let's do the tactics. So we're going to be using the 4-2-2. Are we going to aim for possession football, or are we going to go for gegenpress, vertical tiki-taka? I think the team we have is not necessarily the best at keeping possession, but they're pretty high intensity, particularly the midfield. The likes of Bruno, both Brunos. Who's our other attacking mid? I can't even remember. The likes of the two Brunos, Tonali, they're more pressing players than possession players. I'm going to go with the gegenpress. And the formation. No, we want a 4. Yeah, there we go. 4-2-2 DMM. No, that's exactly what we're looking for here. So yeah, we'll do that. See how it goes. And yeah, let's look at the schedule. So we've got 3 friendlies. We've got 4 friendlies, scheduled. I don't know why we have this massive gap between our last friendly and the start of the season, but it is what it is. We've got 3 friendlies scheduled, where we will take on lower league opposition, really. We've got Millwall in the Championship, Salford in League 2, and Wimbledon also in League 2 today. So hopefully we should be winning all of those games. That's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, let's continue. I think there's nothing really left to do. What? Okay, yep, cool. Let's customize this. Cool. Let me just do that big. There we go. So we can have a nice little overview of the squad. So does anyone have much potential to improve here? Patterson a little bit. This guy is not very good after all, is he? Neither is Cresswell. Bruno Guimaraes can still improve a bit. Tonali, Kudus. Oh yeah, we've got some younger players here. Camelo's pretty young too. Okay. Very nice. Why has this come up? Getafe over to loan Mason Greenwood. He doesn't play for me. I don't know. Seems like a weird glitch. I don't know why it's doing that, but fair enough. Let's move on. And we've already got our first injury of the season as Paulo Dybala We'll be out for 2 days with a tight five. Not too bad. We'll be fine for our first friendly anyway. So we're good. Let's scout this, even though we're not going to be signing any of those players. Alright. Through the conduct. Alright, time to introduce myself. Let's go for... Should we say Europa League? I think this squad's good enough for the Champions League. If I say Europa League, they might think I'm a bit unambitious. So let's go Champions League. Okay, everyone's happy. Champions League, let's reach the knockouts. Brilliant. That's what I want to hear. FA Cup. Say latter stages. Yep. Cool. Everyone's happy. And yeah, we don't need to do anything else. Okay. Press conference. We'll do the first one as per. But that's it. How excited am I? It's a real honor. I've dreamt of this moment for years. I've already met the players and there aren't problems so far. Too easy, right? Does this squad have enough quality? Let's not make them too overconfident, but let's be nice. Players want to impress me. Do I have a message for fans? Win them over. How far can I take the club? Long-term success. Work hard. Is Sandro Tonali the sort of player you'll look to build around? Yes, he is a good player. I haven't decided who the captain is. I will not be commenting. I haven't made any decisions. Trust the players. God, this press conference, I forgot how long it is. We want to win every game, whatever competition we're in. Okay, cool. Press up. Slightly negative reaction. Oh well. Don't really mind. I will never be returning to the press conference room. Okay, Carmelo has got food poisoning. I wonder if that's related to the raw chicken problem that happened in Man United in real life. Out for 1 to 6 days. Will likely miss the Millwall game, although I'm not really sure he was going to be playing in it anyway. No, wasn't able to find any suitable players. Great. Well done. Cresswell, bruised 5, 3 to 5 days. Guys, relax. We've got enough players to cover, it's just friendlies, but let's not hack each other down, eh? Recruitment meeting. I mean, I don't want more players. Staff suggestions. Age 15 to 22. 20 left back. Yeah, I agree. We're weak at left back. Not enough goalkeepers. That's fair, although we're not going to sign anyone, but those are fair suggestions. And yeah, there's our squad for the training camp. We've just taken everyone with us. No reason not to, really. So heading down south for some games. Oh, Camilla was resumed light training. Okay, that's good. So only Cresswell's not recommended to be selected, which is a bit annoying because left back's the only place where we're really short. But yeah, let's go with this team to start off, or at least we would. Okay, so Maguire, Casemiro, and Bruno are still on holiday. Funny, it is funny how the only ones that are on holiday are the actual Manchester United players. I don't know whether that's because I am Manchester United, but only the United players' holidays are programmed in, and all of the other players don't have that programmed in. But yeah, we don't have those Maguire, Casemiro, or Bruno available for this one. So our team to face Millwall is going to be Emi Martinez in goal, with Kimmich, Mavropanos, Van Dijk, and Patterson playing as a left back. He's pretty capable at left back. Tonali and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield. And we've got Dybala and Kudus attacking mid. Dybala could have some fitness problems, but we've got that can come in. We've got the ex-Inter Milan partnership of Romelu Lukaku and Lautaro Martinez up front. Hopefully that should be a good combination. Got Nubel, Koulibaly, Sterling, Camelo, Hummels, Esgaio, Royce, Cresswell, and Modric. It's a pretty star-studded bench, to be fair. Just checking a few things. Cool. Alright, let's get underway. Alright, we haven't. Okay, yep. Everyone's pretty happy with the instructions. Especially Raheem Sterling, despite the fact this tactic does not fit him in any way. Alright, Millwall have got Sarkic, Norton Cuffy, Hutchinson, Cooper, Bryan, Campbell, Billy Mitchell. That's also the name of an EastEnders character. Don't know if he's still in it, but that's my knowledge from 20 years ago. Longman, Fleming, Watmore, and Nisbet. Oh god, that's a name that brings up some memories. Adai, Vid, Anon Malaki, Wallace, Leonard, Harding, McNamara, Saville, not that one, Denor, Lawson, Emaku, Hamuchene, Esse, Bradshaw, and Leahy on the bench. Alright, so this is probably going to be our toughest of the 3 games we're going to be playing today. Yeah, show me what you got, guys. Hopefully, the team we put should be beating Millwall, realistically. But you never know. It's pre-season, not everyone's fit, anything can happen. Defense does look a bit shaky. I'm still not sure about Mavropanos. Didn't think he was considered that good a player. Okay. Yeah, thank you for this. Yeah, I'm not sure about the defense. Patterson at left back. We've got Mavropanos at centre back. I'm not sure how good he is, but we do have Koulibaly and Hummels as well. If that doesn't work out, Dybala's already in the box here, and almost finds Lautaro at the back post. Alright, here is Tonali. Mavropanos plays that dangerously in front of Bruno Guimaraes. Let's see that's what I mean. And Longman shoots from distance, but it goes over the bar. Shaky there by Mavropanos. Alright, Kimmich to Lukaku with the throw. Here's Tonali. Gets himself into a decent position, but gives it away to Longman. And a lot of sloppiness at the start of pre-season. Watmore under pressure from Dybala, who does well to win it back. Nice. Mavropanos. Over to Kimmich. Thinks that one forward. It's a nice pass for Dybala. And he looks for Guimaraes. Blocked by Campbell. Can't call either of them Bruno because I have two Brunos, which is slightly annoying, but I'll get used to it eventually. Morton Coffey with a throw for them. Longman to Campbell. Back to Longman. Good tackle by Patterson. He clears, but to no one. Would have rather he kept the ball there. Cooper to Norton Coffey. Campbell to Hutchinson. Cooper. Hoping we win the ball back again eventually. Watmore gives that straight to Van Dijk. Nice. Chance to break now with Lautaro Martinez, who I thought was going to lose it there, but somehow the defender chose not to tackle him. Lautaro across goal and punched away by Sarkic, the goalkeeper. Attack continues with Guimaraes, who shoots from distance, but nowhere near the target really. Guimaraes with a nice little pass there for Martinez. Martinez's first cross is blocked, but he finds Kudus this time. Martinez, Guimaraes in the box. Can't find the target. Hasn't got his shooting boots on today. Bruno Guimaraes. Alright, still 0-0. We haven't created too much. Haven't even had a shot on target yet. It's Millwall with a throw. Bryan to Mitchell. And Watmore now with a chance. It's deflected by Tonali for a corner. Bryan to take it. Mitchell to Longman. Mitchell cut out by Kudus. And maybe a counter-attack? Lautaro, what have you got? He's got options on the left-hand side. Didn't see them though, he's gone back instead to Kimmich. Yeah, I'm not very pleased with what I'm seeing. Kimmich now brings it forward. Down the line for Lukaku. He finds Kudus. Curls that one just over the bar. Maybe there was one more pass on. I think Martinez would have been through. Mavropanos to Tonali. Over to Bruno Guimaraes. I can call this one Bruno because Fernandez isn't playing, I suppose. Kudus holds it up, finds Patterson. He's tackled by Norton Coffey, but Guimaraes shoots. Finally, we get one on target. It is tipped over by Sarkic. Kimmich on the corner. We've got a decent aerial threat as well with Lukaku, Van Dijk, Mavropanos I think is pretty good, Maguire. Patterson with a throw, gets it back from Kudus. Bruno's cross, Dybala with a brilliant chance, and Dybala tucks it away with a first goal of a save. Bruno Guimaraes to Paulo Dybala, and we lead by 1-0. Jose Mourinho's not going to be very happy that we took both Dybala and Lukaku from his squad. So remember, all the players in this squad have been taken from their club teams in real life. Kimmich with a corner, and Van Dijk, just as I was saying about her aerial threat, forces a save from Sarkic. And one more chance before the break. Patterson's throw to Bruno. Bruno comes forward. Martinez in the box, and Martinez puts it away. Flag stays down. And it's another assist for Bruno. And Lautaro Martinez gets his first goal for the club. Very nice. The Argentines very much establishing themselves with the Brazilian Bruno assisting them. Good to see them working together. Yeah, we ended that half a lot better. They made some subs at half time. We'll go for them in a sec. Yeah, we created some good chances at the end of the half at least. Alright, we're just going to see if that amounted to anything. Denor, Emaku, and SA are on for Campbell, Watmore, and Nisbet. Longman and Hutchinson are off. Harding and Bradshaw are on. Nothing happening so far, but we do have another corner. Dybala looks like he's going to be taking the ones from this side. And Van Dijk again off a crossbar. And it bounces out, and actually their player is able to keep it in. But Van Dijk once again showing his threat from the corners. It's great to have that weapon in our arsenal as well. And out of Liverpool's as an added bonus. Mavropanos to Tonali is Lukaku. Martinez, Bruno from distance is deflected. Just wide off of Harding. Two more subs for them, McNamara and Wallace come on. I think it was Norton, Cuffy and Bryan who came off. Kimmich with a corner. And out comes Sarkic. Wallace for Millwall to Denor, who's long looking for SA. And Patterson gets there, but clears it straight into the path of SA. And that's the first bit of work Emi Martinez has had to do in tipping that shot over. Not particularly convincing there from Patterson. Denore with the corner. Kimmich away. Wallace heads it. Kimmich gets to that ball as well. Maybe still a highlight on here. Here's Wallace. No, never mind. Yeah, that competition for those midfield places is going to be interesting with Tonali and Bruno from Newcastle, as well as Casemiro and the other Bruno from Man United. It's going to be interesting to see what different combinations work and which ones don't. As Bradshaw wins a header for a McNamara cross, but an easy catch for Martinez. Not been a very good second half from us. Maybe some players are starting to tire out a bit, but that's the idea of pre-season. Get them tired now, so they'll be built up more for future games. Alright, we're going to bring on Modric for Bruno. Don't need to zoom that much. Kimmich throw Dybala to Tonali. Mavropanos. Oh wait, this is the 91st minute. I didn't realise so much time had passed. So this is just going to be the end of the match. Going to win our first friendly 2-0 against Millwall. Solid victory away to championship team, so not a bad team. Obviously players are still unfit. We haven't got our full team anyway. But yeah. End of the first half was really good. But after that and before that wasn't particularly great. Van Dijk got a couple of headers from set pieces as well as the goal. We didn't create too much else. Dybala and Martinez off the mark at least. Bruno Guimaraes, man of the match, with 2 assists. He looked very good as well. Definitely controlling that midfield as we want him to. Yeah, we move on. We've got League 2 opponents coming up, so hopefully we'll look a little bit more convincing in those games. And I'm not unhappy. I'm not too unhappy with that performance. So who's next? Salford, yeah. So Real Madrid have made an offer for Jadon Sancho. I guess as he's available for free. Makes sense. No, matters to Wolves, even though that happens in every save. Cardi missing a penalty. Damn. Anyway, it's just me checking on Galatasaray. Seem to be winning their friendlies against lower league opposition, so all good. Let's make the non-match fit players available. Okay. Okay, there's a little bug. It's fine. Yeah, fair enough. Only got 2 days between the Salford game and the Wimbledon game, so we're likely going to be seeing a lot of different players playing in the next couple of games. Sorry if you heard that car horn beeping. It's not me. Someone's obviously not very happy. I don't know how much this mic picks up, to be fair. Probably have checked while it was beeping, but hopefully you didn't hear that. But either way, I wasted your time by talking about it. So let's just move on. Okay, we'll make Kimmich vice captain. We have Lukaku and Martinez as our penalty takers. I mean, I imagine the set piece stuff is going to be taken out of my hands anyway. Register Camelo. We don't really have room to register him, so who are we getting rid of? Casemiro, Esgaio, and Tonali can learn English. And we got some players. Bring stuff. Cool. It's gonna say, yeah, set piece. Yeah, I'm not taking over that, you can have it. Yeah, we're just gonna leave Camelo out. DOF, okay, contracts. Wasn't Steve Round the guy that was at Man United before? And David Moyes took over? Yeah, I've done contracts before, thank you. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, he is the guy who was United assistant manager under Moyes. Didn't realise he was Arsenal assistant manager for a few years as well. Interesting. Dada Connolly, who was ex-Juventus head of sports science. I think I've seen him on my Man United save. I got Jack Addy, who's the ex-Liverpool and Rangers guy. Yeah, also seen him on that save as well. Else approach them. Yeah, Tonali ill, food poisoning, wants portables. What are they putting in the food? Can I hire some chefs that will actually cook the food? Please. We're not using anyone from here, so I'm just gonna spam take Kroger. I'll have a Rashford. Of course, he's available on a free transfer now. Surprised there's not more Man United players here. And are being recommended as they're all available for free. It'll be interesting to see where they'll go. There's Mason Mount. Alright, let's look at the under-21s versus Salford. I mean, I say under-21s. It's pretty much the same team that... It's very close to the team that beat Millwall. So it's a bit unfair on Salford, who actually probably did play their under-21s. There's Lukaku smashing in Esgaio's cross. Esgaio being one difference, I suppose. Kuda's sliding Lukaku in, and Lukaku with a good finish. 8 minutes, 2 goals, maybe. I mean, this isn't Man United, but maybe Lukaku will redeem himself in the eyes of our faithful. Of course, I'm not judging yet. Nice finish from Tonali, edge of the box. Another assist for Esgaio. Kick, and... No, it was over. It wasn't a Martinez save. Esgaio across, and Lukaku puts it over. Did I say extended or key? I'm gonna hope it's key. And Dyke heads in from Tonali's corner. Keeper probably should have saved that. But yeah, and Dyke scoring from a set piece. Seems to happen more often than not. Another Esgaio cross, and Lukaku heads that over. So Esgaio's having a good game. Hudson gets to play right back as well in this one. And Bruno with the shot heavily deflected, but it'll be his goal anyway. Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, 5-0 dominant win. Fair enough. Good for morale at least. Good job there by Esgaio. Atalanta are trying to sign Connolly as well. Cool. Kaya and Lukman have gone to Saudi Arabia. Interesting. Oh, I was saying, God, sorry, we're doing good in pre-season. Go ahead and draw. Alright, well, we've made our first staff signing at least. Tonali's slowly coming back. Jack Addy, or Aid. I remember having this debate before. This is going to be on you, sports scientist. Congratulations, Jack. Signing. And we're back onto match day. Let's go. Salford City. Steve Round is joining too. Very nice. Let's do a quick Google of him. See if there's anything interesting about Steve-O. It hasn't been an actor. He was Aston Villa director of football. He's England assistant as well. Did I miss that? Yeah, I did miss that. Well, so you just said coach here. Apparently he was assistant. Oh right, he joined Steve McLaren. He was with Steve McLaren a lot. Fair enough. And he left following a difference in philosophy and ideas of Southgate, so he doesn't really like Southgate. Been assistant for Sam Allardyce and David Moyes as well. Alright. Well, that's that. Welcome to the club, Steve. Welcome back, I suppose. Hopefully it goes better for you the second time round. Let's go into the next game. Acquire Casemiro and Bruno are still on holiday. Hummels, Reese. Alright, so few changes then from the Millwall game, as a lot of people played in that game and also played in the under-21s game. So we're gonna give Nubel a chance in goal instead of Emi Martinez. Patterson's gonna move over to right back. Yeah, he's moving over to right back. Kimmich is gonna have a rest. Koulibaly and Hummels will be our centre back partnership instead of Van Dijk and Mavropanos. Cresswell gets a game at left back. He's back from his illness. He will replace. Patterson moves over to right back. Got Modric coming in for Bruno Guimaraes to partner Tonali in the midfield. Got Royce coming in for Kudus next to Dybala. Attacking mid. And we're going to give Camelo and Sterling an opportunity up front in place of Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku. With obviously those players on the bench: Martinez, Van Dijk, Bruno, Martinez, Kimmich, Kudus, Lukaku, Mavropanos and Esgaio. As we still wait for Maguire, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes to come back from their holiday. Salford have got Cairns, Ingram, Vassell, Tilt, Bolton, Ashley, Watt, Garbutt, Mallon, McAllen and Hendry, with Wright, Shepherd, Olopade, Collins, Burko, Lund, John, McLennan, Humbles, Watson, Henderson, Demai, Luamba, Pedro and Dackers on bench. So I did play against Salford in my Man United save in a friendly. Narrowly beat them 2-1 actually. They were pretty good, despite being in League 2. Koulibaly's complacent. Good. But hopefully Modric's professionalism will balance it out, I suppose. But yeah. Hopefully this one will be a bit easier. Especially since we're not doing hoofball this time. Alright. Slow in the build up. I'm interested to see how the players we haven't seen yet perform. And I've got the three at the back, so they might be a little more difficult to break down, but we've got more than enough attacking players like Dybala, Royce, Camelo and Sterling should be enough to take down a League 2 team. Dybala floats in a free kick, Tilt who heads it away, Camelo able to bring it down and shoot, it does really well. And Sergio Camelo, who I wrote off as probably not going to get many games, is trying to prove me wrong here. It's a lovely goal from Sergio Camelo. Ex-Atletico Madrid player, I did not know that. Didn't play too many games for them, but there you have it. Just reading his Wikipedia page to see if there's anything interesting about him. He was the first player born in the 21st century to score for Atletico Madrid, in what ended up being his only goal for them. And he joined Varela on loan and then joined them permanently afterwards. Their dues. Oh, here's McAllen Evo for Salford, and I think was it Hummels who stepped in? I think it was Hummels. That looked dangerous though. Modric over to Royce. Now Cresswell. Royce again. Camelo looking for Sterling and finds him. Can Sterling find the cross? He plays it back instead to Cresswell, who goes for goal. And I think he does have a shot on him, Aaron Cresswell, from what I remember in real life. Was it another Cresswell? I don't remember. One of them was good at long shots and free kicks. Anyway, Dybala's corner. The cell away. Royce back to Dybala. Dybala cuts in. Dybala shoots and hits the post. Very unlucky there. This team definitely carrying a lot of attacking threat. Even Koulibaly could float a good cross in, and Sterling manages to beat his marker in the air. Unfortunately, though, can't keep it down. I don't know why the players are sad. They're winning and playing pretty well. See what Cresswell can do down the left. Goes back to Hummels. Koulibaly to Patterson. Definitely does feel like the full-backs, Patterson and Cresswell, are the ones that don't belong in this squad. Camelo maybe too, but he's just scored again. Sergio Camelo was tackled initially by Watt, but managed to win it back and tucks it away. And Camelo scoring with both feet as well, one with his right, one with his left. You'd love to see it. Definitely trying to play himself into the Premier League squad. Tilt to Garber. Goes long and finds Hendry, and Salford might be able to get one back here, but Hummels steps in with the tackle. McAllen to Watt. Garber. Watt to Ashley on the edge of the box. Is he going to shoot? No, he's going to find Bolton in a bit too much space. And Bolton across to McAllen, but Newell does well to make the save. He sort of scramble it away. Don't like giving away chances, but it was good to see that Newell can save a ball as our backup keeper. There's a yellow for Hummels. Alright, set pieces. Let's try and do set pieces. Tonali's tired. So we'll bring on Kimmich. Did I just cancel our highlight by making that sub? I think so. Salford now have a corner. Maybe I should have waited to make the sub then. Mallon to take. Kimmich can only sort of head it away. Royce helps it on. Watt gets to the loose ball. Plays it back to Garber. Sell to Watt. Garber. Tilt. Can force him back to the goalkeeper, that would be good. Sell does go back to Cairns. I feel like we might get a chance out of this in the end. Ingram back to Cairns. Tilt. I imagine Salford probably are, and he does give it away to Patterson. Camelo turns and goes, finds Dybala, who goes for the first time effort. Apparently it was deflected. So corner was a bit of a strange shot to take. I thought Dybala could have brought it closer. But maybe his shot was good and he was just unlucky. Hard to say when it's deflected. Koulibaly with a header off the bar, but Mats Hummels towers above Hendry to bury the rebound. And with 3-0 up, Hummels off the mark as well. Yeah, 3-0 up, not even half time yet. This is very, very good. Dybala short to Kimmich, he goes back to Cresswell. Royce in some space. Can Royce finish? No, he can't. By Ingram. Maybe a counter-attack for Salford, all the highlights is going to die off. We win it back. Dybala, bit of a short pass back, but no one was onto it. Yeah. Is it looking good? Not just the scoreline, but the tactic seems to be working pretty well. Playing narrow seems to suit this group of players. Appeared positively chuffed. I've never seen that one before. John's on for Garbutt, half time. We're going to leave the squad the same as it is for now. Dybala and Patterson are tired. They've been playing the most out of this team for sure. And we'll bring on Kudus to relieve Dybala of his duties. Salford have a corner. Mallon will take it. Kimmich away. Modric continues the clearance. It'll be interesting to see what Modric can offer this team as well. Don't know if he's going to be first team regular, but definitely have some. There'll definitely be some games where we'll need him for sure. Hendry to John, back to Hendry. McCallany with a really good chance, and he scored. I just can't keep a clean sheet in Salford. They always seem to get one back. Conor McCallany with the goal there. Did look like Newell could maybe have done a little bit better. It wasn't right at him, but it was also from very close range. We'll chalk it up to pre-season. Kimmich gets a free kick on target. Good save by Cairns. Modric on the corner. Away by Vassell. Kudus to Modric. He's got Kimmich on the edge of the box who might fancy it. Gives it instead to Hummels. Kimmich again. He's got Koulibaly who's out wide. Not exactly where you want your centre backs to be getting the ball. Yeah, that's the end of the highlight. Okay, we'll bring on Mavropanos, who apparently can play right back. On for Patterson, who's tired, and Shepherd can replace Bolton as well. Can he play right back? I don't know. Anyway, Kudus to Royce, and colludes that one over the bar. Either way, he's going to be given a shot there. Okay, Modric corner. See what Luka Modric can do. And it's a header, and it's gone in, and it's Mavropanos. Two substitutes combining there. Konstantinos Mavropanos with his first goal for the club. Lovely. That makes 3. Sorry, that makes 4. 4-1. We're winning by 3. Now Royce with a long range free kick. Is he going to shoot? He is. Wasn't too far away, to be fair. Alright, we'll bring on Esgaio for Cresswell. That'll be his debut. that'll probably wrap it up. Definitely looked a lot more comfortable than we did in the Millwall game, although we did concede a goal this time. I think performance-wise, definitely a big improvement. It helped we were playing against worse opposition, of course. Yeah, I think overall we improved. Camelo scoring 2 goals was a welcome, not a surprise, but a welcome sight, considering he's our backup striker, and if he's scoring 2 goals, then our other strikers should fit in more than well enough to this formation. Yeah, 2 goals for Camelo, 1 for Hummels, 1 for Mavropanos. Different players getting on the score sheet, obviously very helpful in general, just to build up that morale ahead of the season. Alright, it's not long to rest. We've got now 1 day left until we face AFC Wimbledon. That's not good from Galatasaray, losing 3-1 to a second division team. There are no good arguments for starting Noble in a friendly. It's a bit harsh. Gotta let a player play first before you criticise him. Alright, and Derek Connolly will reject Atalanta and will join our sports science team. Welcome aboard, Derek. Wimbledon playing a 4-4-2. Very well. We're sort of playing a 4-4-2, just less wide, more narrow. Kimmich, Modric. Surprisingly, the professional of the team not doing so well. And yeah, let's get straight into the Wimbledon match. They're all still on holiday. So yeah. Alright, so the team to face Wimbledon then is going to be very similar. So we're going to bring Van Dijk back into the team instead of Hummels at centre back, but Hummels is going to move into the midfield and partner Modric in the place of Tonali, who's understandably a bit tired. But other than that, we're going to stick with the team that rolled over Salford and hope that they do something similar. Wimbledon have got Base, Ogundere, Lewis, Sutcliffe, Brown, Neufville, Reeves, Lakin, Tilly, Davison and Al-Hamadi. Zanev, Hallard, Young, Tepe, Ball, Downs, Pearce, McLean, Little, Lemonhay, Evans, Williams, Few, Locke, Sasu and Bouvier on the bench. Alright boys, give me a selection headache. I want to see you do what you did last game, make it difficult for me to pick a team. A guy who wasn't even registered as scoring goals, then I have faith in the rest of you. Interesting to see Hummels play in midfield as well. I don't expect him to be playing there at all regularly, because when everyone's fit and available, we'd have more than enough options there. But for now, we'll see what Hummels can do. Cresswell throw. Over to Van Dijk. Koulibaly. Patterson. Throws back to Newell. Koulibaly. Patterson. Modric. Over to Dybala. Hummels finds Royce onto Dybala. Gives that one away though to Lakin. Like the pass was. Last time I make that joke, sorry. Neufville. Can you win it? Can you nick it? No. Goes back to Lewis. Neufville. Lewis again. To Reeves. Lakin. Wimbledon passing it well, to be fair. He finds Tilly. Tilly drills it across and they've scored already. 3 minutes in, Ali Al-Hamadi gives Wimbledon the lead. I did not expect them to be scoring against Van Dijk, Koulibaly back two, but that is not a good start. And very well worked by Wimbledon, but not very well defended by us. Hummels Modric midfield definitely lacks a bit of legs, so we are going to lose a bit like that, but should still have enough to turn this around. Here is Hummels. Back to Koulibaly. Hummels onto Modric. He finds Royce. Can Royce shoot? No, he can't. It's blocked. Cresswell to Modric. We're going to get another chance. No. Dybala going to take a free kick. It's going to come off ground in the wall for a corner. Modric is away by Sutcliffe. Royce finds Sterling in the middle. I thought he might have been offside there. Royce goes down, but Sterling was already offside. Hoping for a penalty there. No dice. Come on, lads. I know you're a bit tired. You played 2 days ago, but you can do better than this, surely. Face with the goal kick. Van Dijk heads it to Royce, who just boots it up the pitch, but Modric collects a loose ball and finds Sterling. He was a bit quiet in the last game. His first cross is blocked. He gets it back. Cuts it back to Royce and gets an assist just after I finished bad-mouthing him. And Marco Royce scores his first goal for the club. Sterling got a bit lucky with a rebound, but got ourselves back on level terms, and that's all that counts. Sometimes you've got to make your own luck, like Raheem did there. Brown's throw to Tilly, gives it back to Brown. Cross is blocked. Here's Modric to Royce. Now here's Hummels. That's a good ball, and Camelo with a chance and puts it beyond the goalkeeper. He got a hand to it base, but he couldn't keep it out. And we take the lead. Sergio Camelo proving himself once again with his third goal in 2 games. Yeah, it's looking like our attack is great. It's just our defence that's lacking a bit. Maybe we could even win the league this year. That would be quite something. I think the squad is generally good enough. Fullbacks, I think we're a bit weak. Other than that, really happy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are still against League 2 opponents. Lest I forget. Barlow's corner's headed away. Going to take off Modric, Kimmich. the next opportunity, so this is his last chance to do something. He gives it to Dybala, whose shot was deflected. Don't know if it was going in or not, but the keeper made sure it didn't. There's a sub. I think we'll add a bit more stability as well to the midfield. Dybala free kick. Once again deflected off the wall. This time it hit Lewis. Can Kimmich find Van Dijk preferably? Koulibaly also wouldn't be bad. Not this time though. Got another chance. Drills it across, but no one at the near post. It's cleared away. And half time. 2-1 up. Scary start as we went 1-0 down inside the first 3 minutes. But other than that, Wimbledon haven't really threatened us. And we did turn the game around to 2-1. So, yeah, second half they brought on Pearson, Bukiel for Brown, Davison. Let's try and extend the lead in the second half. We haven't been as good as the Salford game, but still a whole second half, and you have to take into account that this team played not long ago as well. Most of them anyway. Yellow card for Reeves. No, didn't get to do that. Fair enough. Here is Van Dijk. Up to Cresswell. Yeah, especially since we don't have wingers, our fullbacks not being the best is a bit of a problem because they have to carry the whole flank by themselves. But Kimmich has done well to find Raheem Sterling, and Sterling can't finish. Puts that well wide of the post in the end. Not best. We'll bring on Kudus for Dybala. We did in the last match. Reeves takes a free kick for Wimbledon. Away by Van Dijk. Neufville to Hallard. To Reeves. Floats it over for Tilly, and Tilly puts it wide. Flag stayed down. That was a big chance for Wimbledon. Defense is a bit shaky, not gonna lie. Alright, we'll bring on Bruno Guimaraes for Hummels as well. Should freshen things up in midfield. Royce curls the free kick and forces a good save from Sanev. Unlucky there. Got quite a few good free kick takers in the team with Royce, Dybala. Who else? Kimmich as well. Koulibaly coming close to that header from Cresswell's corner. I think he can take free kicks as well, Cresswell. Another set piece. It's going to be Royce, I think, with a chance to deliver. Oh, he's gone for goal. I thought he might cross that one. Caught in the end by Sanev in goal. Sanev boots it up the pitch. Cresswell wins the header. Kimmich heads it on. And Pearce misses it. Raheem Sterling's through. Can he finish? Yes, he can. I think that was a chip. I think he chipped that over the goalkeeper, it's fair to say. A lovely finish there by Raheem Sterling. And he's off the mark for the season. We're just getting all of our attacking players a goal. And Kudus is the one that hasn't scored yet. Did Dybala score? I think Dybala scored, didn't he? In the first game? Yeah, it was Dybala. It was him and Martinez. 2 Argentines. Koulibaly to Patterson. Koulibaly again. Van Dijk. Over to Nubel. Van Dijk out to Cresswell. Kimmich, Royce. Nice turn. Royce still going. And it goes back to Van Dijk. slow build up, but that's fine. We're going to rush. Koulibaly to Guimaraes, Kudus, Koulibaly, out to Patterson. Patterson with a nice through ball, Royce with a chance, and Royce buries it for a second. Lovely ball there by Nathan Patterson. Just as I'm dissing the fullbacks, there he is, with a lovely pass and finish. Lovely pass and a lovely finish from Royce for his second of the game. Right, Van Dijk over to Cresswell. Down the line for Royce, Sterling, Camelo. Foul by Hallard, but we've got advantage play. Kudus trying to get his goal, but it's blocked for a corner. Camelo actually injured from that challenge from Hallard. Hopefully not too serious. Don't like the animation of him rolling around. It's probably the generic animation. Yeah, we'll take him off for Lautaro. No need to risk him. I don't know if rolling around is the default injury animation. So even if they just like clip the toenail, but they just roll around. Cresswell corner. Hit away by Sutcliffe. And Wimbledon get it away with Al Hamadi. Right, bring on Mavropanos for Van Dijk. Give him a run out for a few minutes. Wimbledon corner. Let's not concede again, boys. Reeves to take. And Pierce with a header, Nubel able to save it. The ball's still bouncing around the penalty area. Sutcliffe in the box. You do manage to force him back. And there he goes long, that's it. Highlight done. Good save though by Nubel. Patterson's throw gets it back from Royce. Patterson passes blocked. Second pass blocked as well, trying to find Royce like he did for the assist earlier. Koulibaly does well to win it back. Kimmich to Guimaraes. Kudus out to Cresswell. Rapanos, his West Ham teammate Irel. Guimaraes, and the through ball finds its way to Royce, but it's not going to be a hat trick this time. He puts that one wide. Yellow for Al Hamadi, and that'll be it. I think 4-1. Another identical scoreline to the Salford game, where again we look confident in attack and a bit shaky in defence. But overall, pretty positive about things going. We're spreading the goals around too, which is also good. Man of the match, Royce scoring 2 goals there. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking for, boys. Let's keep that up. Camelo, it's just a bruised ankle, 1 or 2 days out. He'll be fine, probably fine for our next match. Yeah, I think I'll leave the stream there. It's been 3 matches, standard. So quick recap then. We started with our draft. I'm not going to go through each individual player, but I'm pretty happy with the squad we've ended up with, and they've got off to a good set of results. 2-0 win away at Millwall, with Paulo Dybala and Lautaro Martinez scoring after 2 assists from Bruno Guimaraes. We then went to Salford, beat them 4-1 as well. Sergio Camelo was the surprise package with 2 goals, despite him likely being the player that won't be registered for our Premier League squad, but who did well there. Matt Hummels managed to head in after Koulibaly's header hit the crossbar from a corner to make it 3-0. Salford managed to pull one back through Conor McAlhenney, but Mavropanos headed in a fourth goal to seal that victory. So set pieces were a threat from as well. Van Dijk didn't even score today, and managed to get some set piece goals. We played against Wimbledon just now as well. Suffered an early setback after some bad defending led to Al Hamadi giving them the lead. We managed to turn it around with Marco Reus, Sergio Camelo, Raheem Sterling with a chip, and Marco Reus again picking it 4-1 and getting us another comfortable victory. In the next episode we will play our last pre-season friendly in a few days' time away to Southampton. That should be our toughest of the pre-season games. And then we've actually got almost a month off before we start our Premier League season. I don't know why no games were scheduled, but hopefully the team will be fit enough by the time that happens. But apparently our season will be starting at Goodison Park at Everton, and we'll also face Chelsea at home. Should be interesting. Yeah, as you can see, we've got a pretty tough start to the season. The episode after that's going to be a fun one too. But for now, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing this team in action, seeing if we can indeed title. If we can indeed title, yes, that's a title. If we can indeed challenge for a title, or at the very least qualify for the Champions League. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Take care and peace.